Let's see, where are we? We just had this Joker's 10. And we have Morrigan and Liliana, and we traveled to the village of Redcliffe. Those are not at the moment things I need to worry. Neither are those. Last will. You found a cash mention in Ringby's last until the testament. Deliver it to Jeddah in Redcliffe. And we also need to find the Uro around here. Supposedly he has fallen down with the sickness. Let's see. Thomas! What's up?
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
What do you mean? Is there a problem?
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
What are you talking about? Heard what? I've heard Uro is sick, if that's what you meant. There's civil war going on, if you haven't noticed. Is this something I should care about? I've heard Uro is sick.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you. He's just over there in the chantry. Please, come.
Alright then. Is a ban like a title? Ooh, look at this cozy little village with a church. DMDM. Looks like your place though, DMDM. Not bad. Wait, what?
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl. You're a rather unusual group, to say the least. Can I ask who you are and why you've come?
I like the crest on his shield. Very cool tower. Let me put my milk out of the fridge real quick. You're a rather unusual group to say the least. Can I ask you who you are and why have you come? I am a Grey Warden here to speak to Uro Aemon. Yes, I came to see Uro Aemon. No, I'm Nikolai, my businessman. No, I don't mind. I'm here by another request. I'm a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? I thought you all died along with my nephew. At least that is what Logain would have us believe.
Your nephew, huh? Who's that? I'm not here to talk about Logain. You don't believe Logain's lies? Question mark?
What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Kalen risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Logain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. There is a Grey Warden who goes by the name of Alistair. Does he yet live?
Yes, we are like witchers, we also. Alistair is in my camp. Can I bring him? He's alive, he travels with me, in fact. Man, I really wish Alistair would have been here for this dialogue. Instead, I am going with this stun Joker.
He does? Finally, some good news amidst all the bad. Thank you. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
What evil things are you talking about?
Some call them the Walking Dead. Decomposing corpses, returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come, with greater numbers. With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. I'm asking you, please, help us. Help Eamon.
Of course I'll help.
There are no Darkspawn here, and nothing to gain. It is a fool's errand.
Hey! If there is a chance to rescue the arrow, we have to try. No, I don't need to persuade anything. I'm not abandoning these people.
You'd save this village while countless others fall to the Darkspawn. So be it.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
I want to discuss the situation with you.
Of course.
Hey, we also what you mean. I think your companions are in desperate need of your righteous compass, indeed. You have some of Earl Aemon's knights here.
I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes?
Quest?
Eamon's illness is very serious. The Arlessa, out of desperation, sent the knights on a quest for a cure.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
little about this, other than that the cure was supposed to be an ancient relic of great power. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
I think I already talked to this guy, or maybe another one. What exactly are these things that attack the village?
I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Undead, spirits possessing the dead. There could be several causes behind such a thing, none of them pleasant.
So what happens after the battle is over?
Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him.
Why are you in the chantry with the villagers?
Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss.
Won't that look cowardly?
I'm not here for glory. I would prefer being outside, but Perth has a point. We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible.
Okay.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Liliana approved, Morrigan, and Sten minus 10. Thing is that I cannot leave Sten out of my side on camp. At all. This Joker needs to be 24/7 monitored because I'm waiting for him to slip and kill him. So I think maybe Morrigan is gonna sit this one out.
What do you wish of me?
How am I supposed to camp her?
I'm scared, Mother. When are the bad men coming?
Tactics?
Soon, darling. Don't worry. Everything will be all right.
Where is the
Where's Father?
change?
Why can't we
Hey,
go
what are you
home?
talking about?
I already told you. Father is outside defending the village from the bad men. We must stay here and be brave. Can you do that?
I guess so.
Change party, I cannot do it at the moment. Ah, there's a book. Oh, there's Jeddah. I need to return to tell her that her husband is dead.
You're a Grey Warden, right? Were you in Ostagar? In the Korkari Wilds?
Oh
My
boy.
husband and son went there to bring the chant of light to the chastened. But I haven't heard from them since.
Woman, I have bad news.
I am. You've heard of me?
Should I be straight or just give her the thing from her husband? Just a hunch. Your husband and son are both dead.
I thought that might be the case. Thank you for telling me.
I have something here from your husband.
Oh? Oh, his lockbox. If you're bringing me this... Oh no. I'm sorry.
I literally told you.
Thank you so much for bringing this to me. It means a lot to... Maker's blessings upon you.
But what? She had a less sad reaction when I told her directly that they were dead. Give her closure. I mean, she hasn't asked for such a thing.
These are terrible times. Just terrible.
Teda's calendar. What's up with this war? For most good folk, the details of our calendar have little purpose. It is useful only for telling them when the summer day festival will be held, when the snows are expected to begin, and when the harvest must be complete. The naming of the years are a matter for historians and taxmen, and few if press would even tell you the reason that our current age is named after dragons. It is the age of 930 Dragon Age. I don't even know how these dates make sense, man. Is 9 the year and 30 the month? Like 30 the day? It's like, it sounds to me like it's month and day, but the 13th year of the 9th age. 30th. Okay. So this is year 30 of the 9th age since the crowning of the Chantress First Divine. Each age is exactly 100 years, with an age name chosen in the 99th year. The scholars in Vaorio advised the Chantry portent seen in that 1990 year, and Chantry authorities pour over the research for months before Divine announces the name of the imminent age. The name is said to be an omen of what is to come, of what the people of Tedas will face for the next 100 years. The current age was not meant to be Dragon Age. Throughout the last months of the Blessed Age, the Chantry was preparing to declare the Sun Age, named for the symbol of the Orlaias Empire, which at the time sprawled over much of the south of the Tedas and controlled both Ferelden and what is now Nevada. It was to be a celebration of Orlesian imperial glory. But the rebellion in Ferelden reached a head as the rebellion, and the Battle of River Dane was about to begin. A peculiar event occurred, a rampage. The rising of a dreaded high dragon. Dragons had been thought practically extinct since the days of the Neverland dragon hunts. And then say that to see this great beast rise from the frostbacks was both majestic and terrifying. As the rampage began, and the high dragon decimated the countryside in its search for food, the elderly divine Faustine II abruptly declared the Dragon Age. Some say the divine was declaring support for Orlais in the battle against Ferelden, since the dragon is an element of the Dufarel family heraldry of King Megren, the so-called usurper king of Ferelden. Be that as it may, the high dragon's rampage turned towards the Orlesian side of the Frostback Mountains, killing hundreds and sending thousands more fleeing to the northern coast. The Ferelden rebels won the Battle of River Dane, ultimately securing their independence. Many thus think that the Dragon Age will come to represent a time of violent and dramatic change for all Tedas. It remains to be seen. From the studious theologian By Brother Jenny TV. Chantry's Core. If this is the Dragon Age, where are the dragons? I think the demon guy is the dragon. Caitlin, hello.
I'm so scared, Father.
Oh.
What are we going to do?
Silence, girl. Do you want the children to hear you?
But night is coming. The monsters will return and we sit here and wait for them.
We have no choice. We must pray and hope for the Maker's compassion.
I just hope everything will be all right. So many have already died. If monsters make it to the Chantry, they will break through the windows and slay us all.
I don't remember them, man.
Sorry, am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
I think you're talking about a knight that was looking for the cure for the arrow. I think he might have mentioned Jenny TV. He seems to be a scholar that wrote a lot of texts. Are you alright? Why are you crying?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible, you thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
Don't worry, I'll look for him. Why would he run off? Do you know? Have you tried looking for your brother? What will you give to find him? You need to be strong, girl. I need to go. Why would he run off? Do you know?
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead. You should get used to that fact.
I can't believe you'd say such a thing. Have you no heart at all?
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
Don't worry, I'll look for him.
You will? Thank you so much. Please find him.
Her little brother is Gonzo. Bookshelf.
It has begun.
Demonic possession war. Why do demons seek to possess the living? History claims they're malevolent spirits that force children of the Maker, angry at their creator for turning from them, and jealous of those creation he considers superior. They stare across the veil at the living and do not understand what they see, yet they know they crave it. They desire life. They pull the living across the veil when they sleep and prey on their psyche with nightmares. Whenever they can, they cross the veil into our world to possess it outright. We know that any demon will seek to possess a mage, and upon doing so will create an abomination. Most of the world does not know, however, that the strength of an abomination depends entirely on the power of the demon that possesses the mage. This is true in fact of all possessed creatures. One demon is not the same as any other. Demons can, for instance, be classified. Enchanter Bram's categorization of demons into that portion of the psyche they primarily prey upon has held since the Tower Age. They primarily prey upon the portion of the psyche they primarily prey upon. According to Bram, the weakest and most common of demons are those of rage. They are the least intelligent and most prone to violent outbursts against anything living. They expend their energy quickly, and most powerful of them exhibiting great strength and occasionally the ability to generate fire. Next are the demons of hunger. In the living host they became cannibals and vampires, and within the dead they feed upon the living. They are the power of draining both of life force and of mana. Next are the demon of sloth. The first of Bram's scale that are capable of true intelligence. In its true form, this demon is known as a shade, a thing which is nearly indistinct and invisible, for such is sloth's nature. It hides and stalks unaware, and when confronted, it sows fatigue and apathy. Demons of desire are amongst the most powerful, and are the ones most likely to seek out the living and actively trick them into a deal. These demons will exploit anything that can be coveted: wealth, power, lust, and they will always end up getting far more than they give. A desire demon's province is that of illusioning and mind control. It seems to me that we also is gonna fall prey to this demon. Strongest of all demons are these of pride. These are the most feared creatures to ooze upon the world. Masters of magic and in possession of vast intellect, they're the true schemers. It is they who seek most strongly to possess mages and will bring other demons across the veil in numbers to achieve their own ends. Although what that might be has never been discovered, a greater bright demon brought across the veil would threaten the entire world. Pride demon. From the Maker's first children by Bader, senior enchanter of Ostwick. The 8th age. You didn't read so much in school? Your grandma didn't spank you enough then?
Let us pray. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness. Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the holy flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition.
I understood that reference, Tostiца, damn dear. Guess what you guys are excited for? 2 more books.
Why haven't Mother and Father returned yet?
They're gone, dear boy. Gone on a long trip.
When will they be back? I miss them.
Be brave, young man. Your parents would want that. We need you here to protect the rest of us. Yes?
I guess I can do that.
Oh.
There's a good lad. In the morning, we'll look for your parents. In the morning.
Ay. People are suffering here. We're gonna help them just as about I finish reading a couple of hours of book text. The commandments of the Maker. The truths of the Maker. The Maker is the God in this world. Man, I don't understand why they're praying when they're getting wrecked. They should either escape or fight. It's old people and children were awesome. And women. They don't have the power to do so. So they're trying to seek shelter in the righteous church. The truths the Maker has revealed to me. Well, if these people didn't want us to read books instead of saving them, then why did they put so many books in? Yeah, but it's for people that don't have anything to do. I should be there out there saving people. As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God, and he is our Maker. They're sinners who have given their love to false gods. Magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over him. You, foul and corrupt are they, who have taken his gift, and turned it against his children. They shall be named Maleficar, accused ones. They shall find no rest in this world or beyond. All men are the work of our Maker's hands, from the lowest slaves to the highest kings, those who bring harm, without provocation to the least of his children, are hated and accused by the Maker. Those who bear false witness and work to deceive others know this: there is but one truth. All things are known to our Maker, and he shall judge their lies. All things in this world are finite. What one man gains, another has lost. Those who steal from their brothers and sisters do harm to their livelihood and to their peace of mind. Our Maker sees this with a heavy heart.
I shall do it.
The founding of the Chantry. That is the church. The religion. Cordelius Dracon, king of the city-state of Orleans, was a man of uncommon ambition. In the year 15 Ancient, the young king began construction of a great temple dedicated to the Maker, and declared that by its completion, he would not only have united the warring city-states of the south, he would have brought Andrastian belief to the world. In the 3rd year of the Ancient Age, the temple was completed there. In its heart, Dracon knelt before the eternal flame of Andraste and was crowned ruler of the Empire of Orleans. His first act as emperor to declare the Chantry as the established and drastic religion of the empire. It took 3 years and several hundred votes before Olesa of Montisamart was elected to lead the new Chantry. Upon her coronation as divine, she took the name Justinia in honor of the disciple who recorded Andraste's songs. In the moment the ancient era ended and the divine age began. From the Fereoden folklore and history by Sister Petrine, Chantry Scholar. Alright then. So it sounds to me like Orlais is a very righteous empire and we should go visit it. If religion began there.
Walking corpses. Do you think it's something in the water?
Now we can reform the party and bring the guy we need. Morrigan, you're sitting out.
Blast and damnation.
Damnation, and then time to bring a righteous warrior. Yes. Alistair. Do we have now special interaction with the Chantry guy? With Bantagan?
Who's this you brought with you? He looks a bit familiar.
You don't recognize me, Bantegan? Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Alistair! Oh, but it's good to finally see you. When your friend here told me you were still alive, I could scarcely believe the good fortune.
Still alive, and believe me, I'm just as surprised about it as you are.
I am less surprised than you might think, despite what Loghain put you through. I'm glad not all the Grey Wardens are lost. It lifts my spirits to see you here, dear boy, and my hope for tonight is renewed. What do you need? There is not much daylight left.
Tell me more about yourself. I want to discuss the situation. Yeah, more about yourself.
This is hardly the time to be discussing personal details, don't you think?
Yeah.
We will have to fight for our lives very shortly.
Fine.
I mean no offense. I just don't want to spend what little time we have left chatting instead of preparing.
I'll see what I can do.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Let's go save some people. Trading?
We don't have the men we need, and their numbers just keep growing each night.
Well, sure, they take the dead and they, you know...
I don't want to think about that.
I guess this might be the last night after all. The king isn't coming. Nobody is.
So what can we do? Leave? Try to get out of the village?
And abandon everyone? No, we fight.
We've no other choice.
See, we are some righteous warriors in training. Damn.
Still no sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do until then?
Pray, and hope for a miracle.
The guy reminds me of evil guy in the comedy, the Robin Hood parody. You mean this guy? Cause the guy you linked looks to me like this guy a bit. The main in fight. This guy? Maybe I love it. Murdoch, what do you want?
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king.
I'm not here to chat. What can I do to help? You heard wrong? You sure you didn't hear that we killed the king? I could be a ghost, you never know. Just the ones not skilled enough to save our village. What can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
Why does Owen refuse to talk to you?
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
Nobody else can do these repairs?
Not by nightfall, and not well enough that I'd be happy to test it in combat. If there were others, don't you think I'd ask them?
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
So the blacksmith also needs us to go into the castle and save someone for him. We ever leave a mustache like him? No, I don't think so. Maybe for fun someday. This is what blacksmith. Hello?
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Is this Owen the blacksmith? I need to speak to you. Who are you? Intimidate. Open this door. I break it down. I haven't taken anything at all. You're mistaken. Is this Owen?
Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough.
Who are we in this universe? I hope not some sort of necromancer or any unrighteous behavior. No, we're a righteous dwarf. We had a unrighteous backstory, us being a part of the underground thievery gang. But I rebelled against my guildmaster, I put him down, and I'm on the righteous path now to fight evil. I'd prefer not to speak through a door. Can I come in? No. I need to talk about repairs for the militia. Maybe. I need some smithing done. No. Intimidate. Never mind who I am. Open the door. I break it down. No. Militia.
That's so. Well, if Murdoch wants more weapons, you can give him the same answer I did. He can make them himself.
Please, I just want to talk to you. No. Either open the door or I'll break it down. I mean, I guess I'll go with please. Doesn't hurt to try.
I said no and I meant it. Be gone, stranger.
Alright. Now go.
Good. And don't come back.
Best way we can deal with this is saving his woman. Or sister or whoever it was. No point in forcing her will at the moment. Anyone else here that we can talk to? Caitlin's home. That's the woman from the church. The Legend of Calenhad, chapter 1. Prior to the crowning of King Calenhad, was that the same king that died, or? Ferelden was little more than a collection of independent Arlings and Tairniers that warred on each other constantly over petty matters. Calenhad was born in the 5th age of the 10th year, exiled as the 3rd son of a high-ever merchant on hard times. The Joker should get to work ASAP if he is to make the weapons then. Well, yeah, but we need to show him some good faith. If you see it from his perspective, I'm gonna be some stranger breaking into his home. He might need to defend himself till death. He was eventually sent to a distant cousin, a poor young knight named Sir Foronen, who made Calenhad his squire and a dock handler. As the tale goes, Sir Foronen and his squire became caught up in one of the wars of unity at the time. Armirdin was a strong but generally disliked man who was making a bid for kinship. Foronen's own ward, a young fool of an earl named Tenedor, no older than Calenhad, was besieged by Myrdin's forces at his castle, today known as Westhill. When Myrdin called Tenedor out to parley, the young Arrow asked for a volunteer from among the squires, someone who could masquerade as Tenedor in the parley party. Calenhad kneeled before Tenedor and asked for the honor. Much for Tenedor and Sir Foronen's dismay, Calenhad immediately identified himself to Arrow Muradin. When asked by Arrow why he was here, Callahan explained that he had been asked to take the place of his ward. Darrow said that he had to plan to kill Tenedor. Was Callahan willing to die in his ward's place as well? Callahan impressed Myrddin and his allies by saying that he was. Myrddin offered Callahan a place as his own squire, but Callahan refused, stating that if Myrddin had planned on betraying the right of parley, he was no man of honor. Myrddin's allies laughed at that, and Myrddin himself conceded that Callahan had a point. He allowed Callahan to return to the castle safely and watch his final assault. During the assault, both Tenedor and Fornan were killed, but Callahan found himself in a one-on-one combat with Arrow Myrddin. In front of all Myrddin's allies, Callahan defeated the Arrow and commanded he call off his armies. The Arrow asked Callahan, who professed to serve now, if both his knight and his ward were dead, to which Callahan replied that he would do as his honor bade him to, for he had nothing else. You are not a man known for your honor, Callahan said, but I believe you wish to be. You allowed me to live once, and so now I do the same for you. Perhaps if more of our people live by honor, we would learn to trust each other long enough to live together. And with that, Callahan withdrew his sword. I am humbled by your words, Arrow Myrddin told Callahan, dropping to one knee. To his allies, he shouted that he now knew would never be king, but he knew who should be. With Myrddin pledged allegiance to Callahan, whom he named Tern and ruler of Tenedor's lands. Damn. That was actually a pretty solid story. Even though I didn't follow all the names back to back. We're not gonna rob the woman out of her possessions. Cautionary tales for the adventurers. I think the order we're reading them is in the order we find them also in this game at the moment. And I also did read part 1 of this, so. It was then that he realized he wasn't alone. The abandoned camp in front of him was unbelievably welcoming, like a mirage. The fire felt like a warm hand grabbing his heart and reminding him of a previous life so long ago, when he was happy, running on the sunflower fields with his boy, the sun on his face, laying next to the fireplace with his beautiful wife in his arms. He felt a sharp pain in his heart. His thoughts shifted to that fateful day when everything changed. Blood was everywhere. He held the body of his dead wife in his arms. Around him, the ashes of his burned houses felt like snow. The stench was terrible. It smelled like darkspawn. He grabbed his axe, touched the icy cold hands of his boy, and left. He would kill them. He would kill them all. The pain in his heart was unbearable. He opened his eyes and saw the second most terrifying thing he would see in his life. A shadowy ray leaning over him, leeching his life away. Around him, the camp was gone, replaced by something familiar, almost peaceful. Bones dead in despair, he wondered if all his life had been an illusion, if he'd ever had a family. For a brief moment, he felt relief. You can lose something you've never had. But being this close to death brought clarity. He knew it was real. Everything else was an illusion. You could see a smile on his torn face. He had been waiting for this moment for a long time. He lifted his weak arms, grasped the demon's face, and kissed it. It felt like kissing a cloud made of sand and dust. Suddenly all sorrow left him, and with it, the last bit of life he had before his limp body hit the ground. It was all over. He was finally free. What? So this guy... This guy was haunted by... Wait, what? When you approach the dresser, something moves inside. You hear a short surprise intake, a break, then silence. Opa! Open.
Ah! What are you doing? Alright, I'll come out. Please, don't hurt me. I'll go back to the Chantry if you want. I didn't mean any harm.
So what I was gonna say is that the guy in the last story was a guy that was his wife and child, and I think he was just camping and thinking about his mistakes or whatever happened. I think he lost them in a fire, and all of a sudden he realized he was getting drained by a wraith. But instead of trying to resist it, or maybe it was too late, he decided to let himself be consumed by the wraith. And his final moment was like he was kissing his wife or something. Yeah. First tell me what are you doing in there? I mean, I shouldn't be here either. Your sister is looking for you, you know. Oh, that's the little joker.
I just didn't want to be at the Chantry anymore. Everyone's scared, and I want to be brave.
How is hiding in the dresser being brave?
I wasn't always in here. I hid when I heard you coming. I was... Well, I shouldn't tell you. It's a secret.
Persuade, are you sure? Maybe I could help. Intimidate. Tell me I don't like secrets. Go back to your sister. Let's try to persuade him. Maybe I could help.
No. I won't tell you. And you can't make me. You can't.
Well, we tried. You found Bevin hiding in the wardrobe. He has returned to the Chantry to be with his sister. Guess we're gonna have to go tell her real quick. She probably saw him already. I think reading all the book lore sometimes in some games is very tiresome. But sometimes there's cool details in it. I don't mind it in this game. It's usually like 1 page at a time.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
I'll take a kiss from a pretty girl. No. That bribe was more problem than it was worth. No. Just stay safe, both of you. Yes.
The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
Alright then. Anything else in this village? So what are houses?
It has begun.
Chess barrow not. A tattered shopping list. Sugar, wheat flour, fillet knife, ginger for grandpa's flatulence. I don't know what that word means. Ink, cod liver roll, dried mushrooms, rouge or legion. Also remember to ask if more beeswax will be available soon. I don't know what's up with that. Who is this house? General storehouse. Lake Island had no swimming. The waters of Lake Calenhar are steeped in legends. The Avar people said that it was once the site of Belanas, the mountain which stood at the center of the world, from which court the mountain father surveyed the earth and sky, but was destroyed in the battle between Court and the serpent Natramar. Is this like Thor and Jormungand? Why no barrow touch? Why would I touch a random barrow in the village? I'm not a beggar, a poor person to be rummaging around barrows. Leaving only a vast crater behind. When the Lady of the Sky saw the Belanas was gone, she wept, and the tears filled the crater, making the lake. The Tevinters believed the waters of the Lake Calenhad were blessed by Razikel, god of mysteries, and that those who drank from them were granted special insights. This was why they built the great tower on an island in the middle of the lake, hoping the parts of the lake would aid their magical research. But most of them know the legend of King Calenhad, which gives the place its name. It is said that Calenhad Teirin spent a year and a day in the Tower of the Magi. Each day he drew a single cup full of water from the lake and carried it to the formaria at the top of the tower. By magic, each cup of water was forged into a single ring of the mail armor the circle gave to Calenhad. In that armor made from the lifeblood of the land itself, no blade could strike him, no arrow pierce him, so long as he stood on Ferelden soil. Myths and legend by Sister Petrine. Is there actually a tower in the lake that we see here somewhere? Not from this distance. And this is probably the castle we need to infiltrate for the zombie situation. The righteous way earning money as an adventurer, man, is helping people and not demanding any rewards and liberating stolen wood from unrighteous people and bandits. No other way. We're not gonna rummage through random people's barrels or homes. It's their possessions. The only way we can go through the war is reading righteously to the church or a library. We shouldn't be even clicking on these books that we found at people's houses, but I'm not stealing them. I'm just having a quick read and then returning. Dwin's home. Door is locked. It looks like it's been recently repaired. Hello? Knock the door. Damn, that's a hefty hit. Walk picking? No. Let's leave. We have no reason to be there at the moment. We were farmer in the past, though. Maybe we have battle inspectors. No, actually, we haven't been a farmer in the past. We were a thief in the past. Part of a gang. We're trying to be a farmer.
In that cage for 20 days?
It might have been closer to 30. I stopped counting after a while.
What did you do? I mean, 20 days is a long time to sit in one place and do nothing.
On good days, I posed riddles to the passers-by, offering them treasures in exchange for correct answers.
Really?
No.
Oh, too bad. That's got serious potential.
Yeah, would a dream to become a farmer. Already found a doggy. Did you play the game with Motorun? This is what? Wait, how do we move forward here? A windmill, a landmark tree. There's some bridge around here or something. This maybe. Is this where Thomas found us?
It has begun.
Ooh, that's not ours. It would be a shame to wood that.
I'll do it.
I used to be an adventurer like you guys, wooding everything, but I decided to play a different way. I think that's cooler.
Yes, what can I do for you?
I have a letter for you from the Blackstone Irregulars. Oh.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my wife. Don't sign that paper, she said. They might pay you a few sovereigns now, but they'll be back. Blast. I'll see you on the front lines, I suppose.
Yeah. I've become a bigger RPer since I started playing D&D. Staying true to my character's mindset. So I can really becomes a part of this world like a person. Not like I'm everything at the same time. Ballad of something. The Ballad of Ice lie. The wind that stirs their shallow graves carries their song across the sands. Heed our words, hear our cry, the grey are sworn to peace we lie. Heed our words, hear our cry, our name recalled, we cannot die. When darkness comes and swallows light, heed our words and we shall rise. Said to have been written after the Battle of Ice lie, which ended the Fourth Blight in the Age 3-5.
Why are you here?
What do you mean?
Women are priests, or merchants, or artisans, or farmers. None of those have any place fighting.
I have no idea how to answer this.
It is not done. There is no more to it.
Do you mean your people have no female mages or warriors?
Of course not. Why would our women wish to be men?
What are you talking about? They don't wish to be men.
They shouldn't. That can only lead to frustration.
Stan. No, never mind. Let's drop this.
That would be a very good question in our modern age, Stan. Ay, ay, ay. Ah, Sir Part. We were looking for you.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit I am unfamiliar with addressing a dwarf of your station. I do not wish to be rude.
I don't care what you call me Grey Warden, for that's what I am. Call me whatever you call a human. Let's see what he was gonna say about it. Human.
Please take no offense then, my good man, for I meant none.
Good man.
I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Wasn't this the same guy I found in the previous village church that was looking for the sacred ashes? Or is it some other? You mentioned something about an urn?
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
Just what was that our secret?
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. He brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Alessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
Why did the Arlessa believe anyone could find her?
The Owl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
The same guy that wrote some of the things. Can no one find the other knights and bring them back?
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks.
So the knights left the castle defenseless?
Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliffe. I wonder if they perished there and were transformed into these things.
Oof.
The thought chills my blood. As you wish.
Is there anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
Alright.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
No word from the castle? No, all is still, as it has been for days. And it is an unnatural stillness, as though there is naught in there but death.
Say no more. The Arl lives, and I will not listen to your inauspicious chatter.
What does the word auspicious mean, exactly?
I shall do it. It has begun.
Great. As a mill. Okay, so...
Ooh, the windmill. I once took a ride on the sails of a windmill. Didn't turn out well.
Sounds like spoiler, Dempa. Ah, there is Thomas, to Redcliffe Castle. You know, before we go to the castle, this guy suggested that we should take the blessing of the mother in the chantry. A righteous blessing. Might be worth the MDM. Also, I didn't notice there is a little house you can get to up there. Oh no, I have been there though. At some point. Have I? Let's see. The tavern.
It shall be done.
Hello.
Not looking for company.
Shouldn't you be with the militia?
Why? I don't live here.
Who are you?
I'm not here to talk.
There's something about this man's demeanor. I don't know.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But you do, don't you? I know spy when I see one.
Opa.
Look, I don't know you, and I don't want to. I'm not... I mean, I was just told to... I mean, just leave me alone.
What do you mean? What were you told to do?
Nothing. Nobody told me to do anything. Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
I haven't threatened anyone, I'm just asking questions. How do you know I'm a Grey Warden?
I just, overheard it, that's all. If you'll excuse me, I want to get to the Chantry before the sun goes down.
Intimidate. Stop right there, answer my question or else. Persuade. This will be easier if you just tell me what you're hiding. Why would elves be spying on us? The only the reason I would think about is Wogain sending a spy, but why would be an elf? I do trust the woman. Look, I'm gonna say intimidate or else, but when I say or else, as me, I don't know how the game is gonna take it. It doesn't mean I wanna hurt him. What I would say is that I'm gonna tell someone about him. That is my version of or else. Hopefully the game doesn't push it too far.
Alright, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me.
I wasn't gonna.
This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
I don't think Intimidate is unrighteous in this situation. You will not let this go. Yeah, but I wouldn't threaten someone with hurting him to get to the truth, I feel like. Especially someone I just met. How do I know you're telling the truth? Who are they? Who hired you to do this? What are you supposed to watch the castle for? So you know how this happened? Tell me now. I'll go with you first. Who are they, the people you're working for?
A tall fellow. I forget his name. He, said he was working for Hal. Arl Rendon Hal. He's an important man. Terran Logain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong.
Why are you supposed to watch the castle for?
Just to report any changes. Honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, monsters started coming from the castle.
So you know how this happened?
I don't know anything about these creatures. When the Arl got sick, I got scared that people would think I was involved. But I swear I don't know anything about it. They sent me to watch. Maybe they knew the Arl would get sick. I don't know.
How do you know you're telling the truth?
Here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it. Do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
I mean, he gave me a letter. Like, that's not a good spy move. He must be an honest man. Start running, I want you out of the village? No. Fine. Go, I don't want to see you again? No. I think you should help defend Redcliffe tonight. Yes. I do believe you kill him. The fuck? Defend.
Fitting.
Oh, all right. I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
I wasn't planning to kill you. Stand approved. Weird. Codex is updated. Berwick's letter. Berwick, we need your eyes and ears in Redcliffe. Stay in the village, keep your head down and watch the castle. Report any changes and you'll be well paid. Bella the maid.
Another doomed soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see. If you came here for a drink, you'll have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny.
And how do you keep the boys from mutiny? What do you know about the elf in the corner?
Not much. He's very quiet. Says his name's Beric and he's here to meet his brother, but I think he's lying. He's a bit creepy.
He didn't say anything about a brother. Shouldn't you be at the chantry?
Later on, yes. Lloyd will lock himself in the cellar, and I'll go to the chantry. Are you fighting tonight?
Yes.
That's good to hear. I didn't know that.
So how's business been?
What business? Without the castle soldiers, the only customers we have are local. And they're all in the militia with no money to spend. The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig. And if I didn't need this job so badly,
You don't care for what I take it? A pretty girl like you should be able to do better. Is that a sarcastic sentence though? Why would she be able to do better just because she's pretty? Is that an innuendo? I don't know what the game means by that. If I say it. Let's go with this. You don't care for what I take.
he gropes me and pays me next to nothing.
What?
I suppose it could be worse. Not like I've got many options.
Why don't you leave?
And go where? With no money and no prospects, I just end up somewhere else working for someone worse.
I'm pretty sure groping means that he is touching her inappropriately. You could leave if you had some help?
You mean after the fighting's over? I'd really like that. What would I have to do in return?
How about not end up in another tavern? Yes, nothing at all, I'd be glad to help. Yes, I'll take a kiss and maybe a smile. I'm glad to help. Nothing at all.
That's very kind of you. I don't know what to say. Keep safe.
Well, I wouldn't say no if she just straight up did it. Hey, Lloyd! Joker.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
This is the business, what you mean? No, I'll be leaving shortly anyway. Yes, my timing couldn't be worse. What do you mean by nonsense being bad for business?
Oh, you know, evil creatures, impending doom, civil war, and the Earl's dead in the castle. Makes you thirsty, don't it?
Dead?
So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope.
Who are you anyway?
Name's Lloyd. We don't get many dwarves out here. Occasional trader, maybe. You're a smith. I hear old Owen could use a replacement.
Not all doors are smiths, you know.
I suppose. Never thought about it much. Something else I can get for you?
Answer a few questions.
Fine. Make them quick.
Shouldn't you be helping defend the village?
Why? When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar. Just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward.
Intimidate. Either die fighting the militia or die now. Your choice. Then be a coward if that's what you want.
Well, yes. I suppose that is what I want.
What do you know about what's happened here?
Not a lot. Castle guards stopped coming in about a week back. It's unusual, too. They were my main source of business. After a few days, I thought it strange enough to ask. But nobody heard anything. Anyone going up to the castle didn't come back. When the first attack hit, I locked myself in the cellar. I say we just wait for help to come.
I don't want to force him by killing him to do that. Why are you still open?
I'm not abandoning my tavern because of a few monsters. The second I'm in the chantry, Murdoch and his men will be here drinking all my ale. Something else I can get for you?
So what do you have?
Right. I've got some supplies too, in case you're interested. With the store closed down, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of the slack, eh?
Couldn't ask him anything about the woman he's been groping. Maybe I should have threatened him to go fight. Can I do that now?
Hey, what can Lloyd get you? Fine. Make them quick.
Why are you still open?
I'm not abandoning my tavern because of a few monsters. The second I'm in the chantry, Murdoch and... Something else I can get for you? Name's Lloyd.
What's up? What's up?
I don't get many dwarves out here. Occasional trader, maybe. Something else I can get for you? Fine. Make them quick.
I missed my opportunity. To force him. Alright then. What's up with this graffiti thing? Graffiti in the Redcliffe Tavern. Don't eat the cheese. Scratch into the bar of Redcliffe. Weird.
Hello again, sweetie. Nice to see you're still safe. Keep safe.
Well. Damn. Thank for the sub, my good sir. Stay righteous. Maybe song for you another day, though. Tomorrow is Saturday, so it's free song day. Let's see if we can get a blessing from the Holy Mother in this church. Mother Anna.
You are of dwarven blood and a stranger amongst us, yet you defend a home that is not your own. We are grateful for that.
Is there a reason I shouldn't help? Be grateful when we win the battle. I have my own reasons to be here. I cannot stand by while monsters attack the helpless. I don't need a human's god gratitude. Is there a reason I shouldn't help? What did they do to Kappa? I don't know. Why does the Kappa look like that? We have to research this after. I'm also curious.
Perhaps not, but many dwarves do not hold the Chantry and its adherents in high regard. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this Chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
How awful this must be for you all. Is this everyone who's left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
I would like your blessing, Mother.
You would? That is, I mean, of course. I'd be happy to. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness. Blessed art thou who seeks his return. Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the holy flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition.
Contrition? What does that mean?
What is it you need, child?
Sir Port needs holy protection for the knights.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
Wait, what? These righteous knights have sins? What do you mean?
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
But if you think it helps them, intimidate you help them because I tell you to and do it quickly. I suppose you're right. He will simply have to do without it. 3. She's right.
Indeed. I know Sir Perth means well, but I will not lie to him about something so important.
Alright then.
May the Maker watch over you, child.
I need to tell Sir Port that I'm gonna have to fight without a blessing.
As you say.
Even though I got one. I don't know why they didn't get one. I guess they wanted a more powerful blessing. Like a Ritter or shield or something. Yeah. Oh. I was trying to jump with spacebar.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
You say you wanted holy protection.
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Mother Anna does not believe she can help.
I see. Then I suppose we must simply rely on our own prayers. The Maker will not help us. Thank you for your efforts. We shall fight on, nevertheless.
It is in men we must turn our strength. You mentioned something about an urn. Tell me about the quest for the sacred urn.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers.
Might have heard of that.
It might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste
Yes.
smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
Alright then.
As you wish. Ask me whatever you wish. As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
We're going in the castle. Time to fight some baddies.
Greetings, friend. No monster sightings yet. There's still time before sundown, though.
Oh boy. I'm going straight in, are we? Eh! It's locked! So what are we supposed to do? Do we need to wait? And go camp or something? Let me see my quest journal. Talk to the stubborn blacksmith. Prepare Redcliffe for the attack. Oh. But I thought that the way we're gonna convince him is to save the person he needed from the castle. Ma. Special flower.
Very well.
A gift. Small wild offer, commonly known as Andraste's Grace. Actually, I did have 2 gifts here. I could potentially try to give someone. Let's see. We have the small carved statuette, which should probably be on the church woman. Let's see if she's gonna take that. How do you use it? Eh. No, I tried in the camp. It didn't work. It must be outside. You're gonna read right here in the tips. Character update. Arlessa Isolde. For one who delivers the sacred ashes to Our Lady will have the esteem of Redcliffe, and all the riches in it is my power to grant. The Earling of Redcliffe was a source of constant trouble for Emperor Reveal during the occupation. It was rumored that since each new report sent the Emperor into a fit of violent rage, his court had taken on to poisoning messengers before they could deliver their accounts. Isolde's family was the 10th to be given the difficult task of governing Redcliffe, and since most of the previous Arrows in either have been murdered by their bands or beheaded by the Emperor, they did not approach the job with a great deal of enthusiasm. Isolde met Aemon, not realizing he was the rightful heir to her father's domain, and quickly became smitten with him for being part of the resistance. Never mind it was her family he was resisting, perhaps a bit too romantic for her own good, she insisted upon staying behind with Aemon when the rest of her family was driven out. I think it was here in controls. tilts, pigs, what walked item. Gifts. Opening the inventory, switching to the party member, then right-clicking on the item and selecting gift from the radio menu. Aha! I didn't even know about this menu. You could inspect, destroy, or gift.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
+5 for her, okay. But I thought it would have a special interaction. Like a special dialogue for that item specifically. Andraste's Greece. Andraste is part of the church war. So either Liliana or Alistair would appreciate this. I kinda like Liliana, so I guess I'll try to give it to her.
Flowers? For me? They smell lovely. And there's something so familiar about them. These were my mother's flowers. She would sprinkle the dry petals amongst her clothes. Oh, they smell just like her. Thank you so much.
Oh! We got a new ability. What the fuck? +16 approval. Plot minor cunning. Inspired by your leadership, this party member has gained a minor bonus to cunning. But I don't want her to be a rogue, man. Can't she be inspired into the righteous path? I wanted her to be a priest. It is what it is. I guess she can walk things better, I suppose. If I ever need to liberate someone. Yeah, but supposedly she left the priest, the rogue stuff behind. Because she was bred to be a spy for the high church or something, and then she went to become like a normal church woman. A simple woman. Oh, I need to go to the blacksmith. Yeah, but in what righteous causes she's gonna use them? Besides liberating from the enemy, which doesn't happen often. I'm not gonna use her to rob some random people's chest. Ay, ay, ay. Wow, she did admit that she doesn't do that anymore, so. Oi!
Be good, I said! Don't you try to come in here!
Break the walks. Walk picking, pick the walk the door. I mean, come, my good lady, better to spare this man's door. You failed to pick the walks. Only succeeded in breaking the delicate mechanisms.
Good, and don't come back.
Bro!
Be good, I said! Don't you try to come in here!
I couldn't do it with any other party member. I don't have any other choice. Break.
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
You just come barging into my home. I've no money and nothing of value to take, as you can plainly see. So if you're here to beat on a sad old man, then all I ask is you get on with it. I don't have much to live for as it is.
Which lady has been benched? Because she wasn't very supportive of us staying and defending the village. So was Sten, our new compatriot. But I don't wanna leave Sten without anyone looking after him in the camp. He needs to be monitored 24/7 because I'm really waiting for him to become unrighteous and kill him. So it had to be the witch. Stan is playing for the chess. He wants to fight the big. No, he wants to fight the bigger fight, but doesn't want to fight the smaller fight. Every fight is important that crosses our path, Adam. The militia needs your help desperately. I'm not here to rob you, I just want to talk. There is no need for bidding, providing you do what I say. Not much to live for, why is that? That's the best way to be diplomatic is to hear the other people's side. Why is that?
Can't say that's much of your business. I'll probably be dead when the monsters come here tonight regardless. If you think you can intimidate me more than them, then you're free to try.
Why have you locked yourself in the smithy? Few smells like a brewery in here. The militia needs you. What do you know about what's going on? So the smithy is closed? 4. What do you know?
You mean why are these creatures attacking the village? Obviously something wicked corrupts the castle. My daughter used to tell me the Arlessa was up to something, hiding things from her husband. I told Valena she was imagining things. But maybe the Arlessa was involved in something. Blood magic, maybe.
I think Arlessa was a title of the queen of an Arrow. Yeah. Arrow Arlessa. So potentially Arrow Aemon got discombobulated by his wife. What the fuck? What else did your daughter say?
She thought the Arlessa was having an affair with some tutor she hired for the boy.
Two.
Connor. I never listened much to her talk about it. Though I wish now I had. It doesn't matter anyway. She's lost to me. And I can't do anything about her warnings now.
What do you know about the Arlessa?
Only that she's an Orlesian girl from beyond the Western Mountains. Far too young for our Arl. That's what I say. And too proud and headstrong from the sounds of it.
But the Orlesian are supposed to be a righteous empire. You think the Arlessa made the Arrow Aemon sick?
I'd never make such accusations. But maybe, if she was using foul magic, then maybe she just did at that.
Why do you think Orlesian is right? Because it's from Orlais that the chantry was created. We just read it in the book a few books ago. The first church was created. The beacon of righteousness has begun there, my good sir. Have you told anyone about this?
Of course not. And who would I tell? And what good would it do now, eh? I just wish I'd paid more heed to my girl. Like what?
I could tell him I would try to save the girl. Why have you locked yourself in the smith?
My girl, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
Well, I'm gonna have to assume that she is pious. For the time being. So you tend to drink yourself to death, I will rescue your daughter. He can't send anyone, that's insane, or you could work to help save her. I will rescue your daughter. But you could also work to help save her. That sounds like it would convince him to go back on the righteous path.
I'm an old man. Everyone knows we aren't making it through the night. Or are you going to save us?
I think you can save yourselves. Hey! Who's calling? Hey, my grandma. That might be a Wong talk. Maybe it's important. Ау. Еми, не много, ама кажи. Добре. Hey. She was asking if it was a good time to talk. I said no, I'll call her after. . I think you can save yourselves.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
And what if she's dead? What about the militia? They need your help. It'll do me a world of good to think maybe someone like you will go and find her. Provided... Yeah, I'll do that.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either. I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
I promise you I'll find her. What's stopping me from lying to you? But no one can get into the castle right now. I promise.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for at least.
Paladin.
Is this a promise we will not keep?
What's this?
What?
I said nothing to you, human.
What?
And I suppose there's no point in me sitting around, is there? Time to relight the forge and get the smithy going, eh? Murdoch will be pleased. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Stan better shut his mouth when the righteous people are talking. Liana approved, he disapproved. Good. So he has fired the smithy.
I must admit, it feels good to be up and doing something finally. There's no way I'm sobering up before morning, however.
Nice to see you have some purpose.
I've you to thank for that, stranger. Just do what you've promised, and it will have been worthwhile.
Alright then.
Find my Valena. That's all I want.
Valena. They must have named the Witcher Zone after her. Velen. Valena. Hey! Murdoch, are you ready for the defense?
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over a drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll send one of my men to inform Bantegan the militia is ready for battle.
I'm ready to make my stand. Let's wait for sundown. We're not only ready, Murdoch, we're going to win. How is morale? Oh, that's 3.
Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. We're better off now that we've sufficient arms. I don't know that we're ready for the battle, really, but were we ever? Is there anything else? Oh? Ask away.
Why have we been stationed here? Tell me about what happened here. I want to discuss where can I get it. Why have we been stationed here?
We're the last defenders of them folks in the Chantry. The women, elderly, and the children. They're the ones we need to protect.
The weak must learn to protect themselves.
That is unworthy of you, Stan.
Ooh.
Are the Canary never in need of aid? Are you people so heartless?
No Kunari would ever cower helplessly, not woman nor elder nor child. They would fight for their survival with tooth and nail.
Well, we're not Kunari. I'm not asking those folk to fight monsters. No matter what happens, we can't let them evil things in there. If they die, the village is done.
Alright.
Right. Let's hope we see morning.
Stan disapproves. Good.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it.
I'm ready to make my stand.
Are you sure? There's still time left if you need to talk with Sir Perth or do anything else.
No, I'm ready.
Then good luck to you. You'll need it.
They're coming!
It's the lady from the bar.
Positions! Make ready!
The attack at nightfall begins. We're fighting zombies. Spartans! Ho! Who is helping us? Berwick and the boys. Alright. Now let's see what this Joker can do. First, remove all tactics from him. And what do you have? Threaten, no. Precise striking. Each attack counts, sacrificing attack speed for a bonus to attack as well as an increased chance to score critical kills for as long as this mode is active. That's good. Sword, but much more precise and heavy hitter attack. Forget about the witch. Mighty Blow, Indomitable. I don't know if we need that at the moment. Thunderarms, powerful swings. Why in this mode the character puts extra muscle behind each swing, gaining a bonus to damage but suffering penalties to attack and defense? I'll go for it. You put your shield up. I'm gonna... my shield is up. We're gonna taunt. March Our Lady, rapid shots. Let's begin. Alistar, you go help the other fighters and taunt around them. Threaten and shoot her. I'll go flank with Stern the zombie. Yeah, we're actually taking some damages. Let me try to move so they're not behind me as much. Hit the zombie as well. Pommel strike, I suppose. This. Nice, nice, nice. Damn, big hit. Serpart going in, damn. Good job. Stan, you're taking a lot of damage.
So be it.
Let's go for another taunt. I'll throw myself a little bit of heal. We don't need Indomitable. Alistar, are you doing stuff? Why is there a target act? I guess I didn't catch that. Stan is about to die. Let's give him a healed poultice here. Nice. So what are zombies? But the knights are coming to help. Hey, they keep coming. Sheesh. Alistar getting a bit low, dude. I'm also getting a bit low. Why cannot I put this here? There we go.
I never liked this part.
Давай обеж, дем.
Be careful!
Got him.
The monsters are attacking from the lake! They're attacking the barricades! We need help!
More! We need to get her on her back. Huh? That sounds potentially weird, like sweet potato or something. You must return to the righteous path. Knight, stay here and guard the path.
Come on! We need to hurry!
The zombies have broken through. Help the militia. I'm gonna go in and taunt. You where is Alistar? Here. Stun this guy. Stun, go focus the squishies. Do a threaten, because this guy is getting low. Where is Stan? There. Okay. Yeah, there's a corpse coming behind us. More are coming. don't want you to what? Just keep hitting. We might die here.
So be it.
That guy's running, I don't have time to chase him. Maybe Liana can hunt down the straggler with a pinning shot. Ooh, level up. I'm gonna retreat a bit. Actually, oof. It's looking rough for me there. Militia guy is coming. Let's see if we can burst before we die. I don't want to use the healing potion for that. I'm getting CC'd, I can't get away. I'll take it, fuck it.
Go.
More zombies keep coming, man. Really? I'm starting to run out of HP here.
Shall
This guy wants to focus me. I'm getting surrounded quite a lot there. No, might was this, man? These guys keep coming. Really? I'm out of here. Fen is down. I'm down. This is looking bad, man. Ah, it's just infinite zombies. What are you supposed to do? Defend. Okay, dude. Well, GG.
It's time, men. No
From here. Fantastic. Come on. Really?
From the lake! They're attacking the barricades! We need help! Come on! We need to hurry!
I'm sorry. I was
put some harder hitting arrows here for this one. Zombies should die too far. Right? Far arrow. We do get Bad Origin, but we cannot wait for the entire Bad Origin. We need to help the villagers ASAP. No time to be just waiting around the bush. Drink up a lesser heal poultice you. First time seeing leopard? You mean here or ever in any playthrough?
Orders.
Count up the zombies. Anyone? Alistair? Yeah. Ever, but I've only been watching my own plays. Wow, Liliana so far is my favorite character, so. Even I'm giving her a couple of gifts, damn it. That militia is dying, I need to town these bigger guys. They're fucking up my other defenders. Damn, what are the militia dying here? I'm trying to help with towns, but... Okay, now. Walking corpse next to me. Shush. Star needs to heal. More seems to be coming. Kill myself a bit. Start getting low. Bro, there's no end to these jokers, man. Getting stuck here as well. Big kill for you.
I go.
I'm starting to run out of healing. This looks impossible, man. Remind me of the poorly trained militia defending hills, they're just boys and old men. Yeah. I mean, those that are defending seem to be proper, man. I don't know. Doesn't seem like the game wants me to retreat anywhere. Yeah, where is Gandalf? Actually, a better question would be where is Uther? With the cavern. That is dying. I'm out of here. Lesser injury kit. Instant regains a small amount of health. That's better if I've been put down. I've already fired all my fire arrows, man. I have a couple extra +3 here, let's see. No range weapon equipped. Hey! What happened to your bow? Where did your bow go? Huh? Why cannot you use fire? Oh, it's a bow, it's a crossbow item. Ice arrows. No, I don't think ice is gonna work versus undead. Let's start walking tough. Stun this guy. I'll go back up Alistair. He's dead. Stain is dead. This better be the last zombies. I don't know what happened with that bash, it didn't seem to connect to me. Oh, that was tough.
Dawn arrives, and we survived the night. We are victorious.
I mean, easy for Stain, he fell.
And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me. I thank you, good sir. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour.
It makes you appreciate the turn on that spell in D&D. Yeah, it's pretty big there. This is an Apex Legend? No. Do you see a wig? I was happy to help defend the village.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliffe.
Murdoch of Redcliffe, Mayor and beloved father, we salute you.
You and so many others who have perished here, walk with he who is your maker. Long may you know the peace of his love.
Pretty much everyone died besides one militiaman. I don't even know how these knights are here. Remain silent.
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able.
No, that's
now,
nice.
With no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
Damn. Got some level ups here. Liliana. Dexterity is measure agility. Hard dexterity improves character's chance to hit, makes the character more likely to dodge, and contributes to the damage dealt by piercing weapons like daggers or arrows. Archery and dual weapons styling demands high dexterity. Yeah, that sounds like that's what we wanna go for. Bard. Spec. Expert combat training characters being a seasoned soldier. Gains a small bonus to attack. Warriors and rogues gain access to 3rd-tier weapon talents. Sure. Distraction Bard. The powerful owner, replete with dazing flourishes, is designed to distract and confuse the target, forgets who was fighting, and becomes disoriented. It's one target only, though, man. What about archery here? Suppressing fire. When this mode is active, the archer shoots hamper falls. Each arrow deals regular damage and also encumbers the target with a temporary penalty to attack. And can be applied multiple times, not bad. Critical shot. Finding a chink in the target's defense, the archer fires an arrow that is aimed correctly, automatically scores a critical, and gains a bonus to arrow penetration. How does that work with a rapid shot? Fires more rapidly but without any chance of inflicting regular critical hits. Master Archer increases the rate of fire further. Melee Archer. Has taught the archer to fire without interruption even when being attacked. That could be useful. I'll go with critical shot. And Alistair. More constitution for you. Bravery. The warriors and the reverend courage grant bonuses to damage, physical resistance, mental resistance, as well as a bonus to critical chance that increases proportionally to the number of enemies above 2. Yes. Alright. This is where I'm saving next time, which is gonna be tomorrow. Bonus Dragon Age. We're gonna go to the inn to see if I can buy some alchemy flasks to see if I can craft some potions, and then we're gonna go to the windmill to talk to this guy, Bantagan, about how we're gonna go to the castle and stuff. Maybe go to the talk to some people inside as well about what happened right now. Man, was that fight as hard for you guys as it was for me? That was my second try and I barely made it. With 10 healing items. No? Am I doing something wrong? I feel like I'm spending my abilities to the maximum on my resource potential. You had an AoE mage. Are you playing on mass? I'm playing on normal! 2 out of 4 difficulty. Ma. Oh, you're saying that maybe it's a harder place than I should be. Well, I went there because it seemed to me like it was the highest priority place where we need to save people. That's why I went there. Following the righteous path. Anyway, I'm not raiding anyone. Thank you for watching.